Hey there. So I'm a little out of breath because I was just doing the garden soil and the garden bed. This is a big deal. This is, you know, one of the big parts of my goal is to get towards doing this. So I emptied out about 4 bags of soil in here, and what I'm thinking is that I need more. So in here the soil gets to about the bottom of this, so that means that there's just like this much soil, and I don't think that's enough for a raised garden bed. I need to go back and look. So yeah, added new soil in there after I'd spent time taking out you know, dead leaves and things that got blown in there, and some yucky weeds and stuff like that. So that's where I'm at with that. I think we need more soil. Another trip to Home Depot, right? Or maybe I'll have it delivered this time. Okay, so greenhouse, I have the tarp over it right now. It got really hot in there at around, let's see, the first 2 hours of the day of sunlight, it got to triple digits. So I had to come out here and tarp it and water down the inside. Did that. It got a little cloudy, was able to take it off, and it was about 85 and it was great in there. Humidity's been a little low today all day, but I'm more concerned about the temperature. And then it got in the triple digits again, so I had to come and tarp it, cool it off again. And I ordered a Bluetooth thermometer and hydrometer, so that it'll actually alert my phone when it gets out of different ranges, so I don't have to keep coming in and out of the greenhouse to do that. Let's see, I have my steaks in here today. I'm going to have some green beans in here, so I'm going to have them here in this part of the greenhouse, and I need to transplant a couple of these, see how many I'm actually going to keep. Ooh, I need to get out of here, it's 90 degrees in here. And then my plant ties are coming in the mail today, so I'll stake, you know, per plant, put 1 stake in there for the green beans, and then tie it with the plant ties so it starts to grow along the stake. I'm very happy with some of the stuff that I got done out here today. My husband bought some strawberry plants, so I transferred these from the store-bought containers into these containers. Oh, one thing I want to mention about when you get the black nursery pots, if you live in an area that's hot and you plan on keeping these outdoors all the time, don't get the black ones. Black, like anything else that's black, it absorbs the heat. So depending on how hot things get, you could actually end up baking your plants. You don't want to do that. I put 2 of my beefsteak tomatoes in these big pots. 2 of those are going in the greenhouse, so I was able to transplant those. Those ones take up a lot of garden soil. I was able to put one of my peppermints in here. Actually, I have 2 peppermints, and I cut those peppermint cuttings from the plant that's actually in my house that is in the arrow garden. So all I did was cut it, I put it in a smaller pot, and then as it took and it started looking better, I decided to go ahead and just plant it in this pot. From what I've read, it's recommended to do peppermint in pots because, okay, it's not raining, baby. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go inside right now and do lunch, baby. So I got the peppermint in the pot because I thought about putting it in my garden, and I remember like peppermint just grows and it's very invasive and it takes up a lot of space and it can get out of control pretty quickly. So there's that. And then I've got a hot pepper plant and a cherry tomato plant right here. I'm actually gonna keep these 2 pots on either side of the stairs. So I've got that one there, and I've got this one here. Last year I had lantana there and it was like really pretty, but I wanted to put something edible out here. Then of course I had to figure out the animal problem. If I have something that's edible out here, how do I keep the raccoons and squirrels from eating it? Well, you plant hot pepper next to tomato, and they don't like the hot peppers. So I've got the cherry tomatoes in there. They should do pretty well, and then that hot pepper should keep them away. If not, then I have another set of cherry tomatoes in the greenhouse. So either way, it should be fine. If it gets jacked up, I'll just pull it out and put flowers. Yesterday, I transplanted carrots into here. They're looking pretty great so far. I've got 2 more things of hot peppers here and here. I decided to put those in hanging baskets, and I'm so determined to keep raccoons out of my garden bed that I'm actually going to put those hanging baskets on either side of the garden bed as another deterrent. Don't mess with me, raccoons. I want my veggies. And that's some of what I got done yesterday, some of what I got done today, and doing that work in the garden bed was pretty tiring. So I think that's actually it for me for today. So I'll post another update. Oh, I do want to show my garlics. My garlics are doing so well. But I'm gonna do more research on the garden bed, and then we'll see if I need more soil or if I can just do the layer of compost and then plant and then put mulch in there. Here's the garlics. These started off as just the little baby garlic cloves, and to be honest, they were really dry old garlic cloves, like 2 months old. And yet and still, this is an old snack cup from one of my girls' snacks, and I just rinsed it out and I put these babies in here with water. I think it's been a week, and those things are sprouting up. Those are gonna go in the garden. I forget where I'm putting them next to. I think next to cucumbers, but I need to double check that and make sure that they're companion plants. And again, that's another deterrent to the animals. So the animals don't want chili peppers, they don't want garlic, they don't want marigolds. So we will see how things go, and I'll post an update tomorrow.